The fact that these words are entering your awareness in this exact second of your life is not a coincidence. It is a calling from your future self, from part of you that has already remembered that light and darkness are not enemies, but two faces of one consciousness. In a world of duality, we learn to divide good and bad, love and fear, light and shadow. But the universe, just as quantum physics describes it, does not divide, it vibrates. Inside every particle lives a wave. Inside every wave, the potential of a particle. And so in every ray of light, a shadow rests. And in every darkness, a spark of light waits for the moment when you are ready to see it. Energy is one. It is neither good or bad. It only mirrors the consciousness of the one who directs it. Imagine it like electricity. In the hands of a skilled electrician, it can illuminate an entire city, power hospitals, protect life, bring warmth and vision. But placed in the hands of someone who doesn't understand its nature, that same force becomes dangerous, capable of destruction. Your consciousness works the same way. When someone is unaware of what they are transmitting, their energy becomes chaotic, dense, and destructive. But when they learn to guide it through the heart, that very same power can heal, create, uplift, and light the path for others. The problem is never the energy. It is the level of awareness from which we interact with it. Quantum reality tells us that nothing is solid or separate. Everything is energy responding to observer. This means even your darkness changes the moment you look at it differently, not as a threat, but as a lesson, as part of you that longs to be understood and transformed back to the light. The parts of you that hurts the most, that disturb your peace, are not punishments. They are signals, light bulbs blinking in the dark so you won't overlook them. Anger, pain, shame, or fear. They are simply unprocessed particles of energy, waiting for you to give them space, to listen, to understand, so they can return to the light. Psychology calls this the shadow. Quantum physics calls it the collapse of the wave function. Spiritual language calls it the alchemy of the soul. But all of these words speak of the same thing, a return to unity. When you stop fearing your shadows, you discover there was never anything wrong with them. They were simply waiting for the warmth of your awareness. In that embrace, they become strength. We all carry two poles within us, the light we show and the darkness we hide, but they are only different frequencies of the same energy. Without darkness, you wouldn't recognize light. Without pain, you wouldn't understand compassion. Without chaos, you wouldn't discover order. The universe expands through the tension of opposites, and so do we. Awakening is not about being endlessly positive. It is the courage to look into your shadow and say, I see you. I understand you. Thank you for protecting me then. But I have learned, and now I know I can live differently. And when you do it, something shifts. Your energy field stabilizes. Your vibration aligns. Maybe you can feel it even now, a quiet settling inside you. Not because you removed the darkness, but because you transmuted it into light. In the quantum world, this is coherence. In the spiritual world, unity of heart and mind. In human language, it's peace. Light and darkness are two sides of one consciousness. And you are that consciousness. You are the bridge between them. You are the observer and the creator. Energy wrapped in human form, learning to know itself through contrast. When you embrace your shadow, you feel something soften within you, as if two halves of one heart finally find each other again. In that moment of acceptance, you become whole, not perfect, but real, exactly as you were meant to be when you came to this earth. Each of us is different, and in that difference lies perfect order. It makes no sense to imitate another. Only you can fulfill your mission in the way no one else ever could. Your purpose hides in your deepest desires, in the quiet pull towards something greater. Your emotions are the compass, guiding you toward the meaning of your existence. But to be whole does not mean to be without shadow. It means to know it, meet it with awareness, and integrate it into your light. And when you become whole, everything you touch begins to change. The world starts breathing in your rhythm. Thank you for being here with me, in the sacred space where duality dissolves into unity. And we remember that everything that exists was born from the breath of the universe. One consciousness and one love.